Hello students, standard type chapter number 4 statistics. In our previous period, there we define the mean regarding exercise 14.1, right? So our next point is regarding the mode. So mode's formula first of all we discuss. Mode for the group data, right? In 9th standard you learn, suppose any ungrouped data is given, suppose 2, 3, 5, 3, 4. That way the ungrouped data is given, and then if anyone say find out the mode of the given observation, then in 9th standard you already studied that how you can define the mode, the number of the observation which is a continuously repeating, it is our mode of the observation, right? So here is a 3 which is a repeating here 2 times, right, compared to another observations. So for the given observation, mode is what? There is a 3, right? So ungrouped data is given, so we can easily find out the mode in which we have to check it out which observation is continuously repeating from the given observation, right? But in the 10th standard, we have to learn about the mode for the group data. Suppose group data is given. Suppose here I take the 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, and 25 to 30. That group data is given, right? In which suppose its frequency I give the this is a 3, this is a 5, this is a 11, this is a 8, this is a 4, and this is a 6. Suppose, right? This is a class, and this is a frequency. And if anyone say for the given observations, find out the mode. And here I already told you we have to find out in 10th standard group data's mode. Okay, so mode of the group data how we can find out. So its formula here I mentioned. Its formula is what? Mode is represented by capital Z. Mode is represented by capital Z. As we define the mean is by X bar, right? And same way mode is here. It is notation is a Z, and its equation is L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Again I repeat, the mode formula is what? Mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0. F1 minus F0 in numerator, in denominator 2F1 minus F0 minus F2, and then all terms are multiplied with the H. Okay, where you can say L is what? Where L is a lower limit of model class. Lower limit of model class. Now that word which is a comes new word, model class. For mode, you have to first of all decide the model class. So model class in a given observation, how we can define? You have to observe the frequency. You have to observe the frequencies in which you have to check it out which is the maximum frequency. Highest frequency is what? Right. So after observing that all these frequencies 3, 5, 11, 8, 4 and 6, we can say highest frequency is what? 11. Then highest frequency is class, corresponding class. Highest frequency is corresponding class. This is called our model class. Okay. So for the group data's mode, whenever we find, then first of all we have to decide the model class. And model class how we can define? Maximum frequency we can observe from the given frequencies. And maximum frequency is corresponding class, it is called the model class. And that model class lower limit. So observe, suppose here 10 to 15 is a class there. So its lower limit is what? 10. So our L value is what? 10. Okay, that's it for example. So this L value is represent the lower limit of the model class. Now F1 value is what? This is the frequency of the model class. Observe here is define the model class. So that model class frequency means 11. It is our F1 value. Okay. Now F0 is represent the frequency of the class. Frequency of the class preceding frequency of model class. See, preceding is what? Preceding is this is a model class. Here is a model class preceding class frequency, right? So its preceding class means what? 5 to 10. That class frequency. So that is our F0 frequency of the class preceding the frequency of the model class. Then after F2. F2 is what? This is a model class next, or you can say succeeding class frequency. Succeeding class frequency is what? It is a 8. So F2 value is a 8. So we can define frequency of the class of the succeeding frequency of the model class. Right? It means model class next class value frequency is represented as a F2, and model class previous class frequency is represented as a F0. Okay, so that way you have to remember model class frequency is F1, and its preceding class frequency is a F0, and its succeeding class frequency is a F2. Okay, so F2 is represented that one. So F1 F0 notation and F2 notation we already get, and H we already defined. It is called the class size. That thing we define in a mean, right? So that formula you have to remember for finding out the mean of the group data. Okay, which is a L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Now based on that formula we have to solve our exercise 14.2, in which there is given the following table shows the ages of patients admitted in a hospital during a year. So ages in year is given in a group form and number of patients is given. So what is the meaning of that table? The table meaning is that there are 6 patients whose age is in between 5 to 15 years. There are 11 patients whose age is in between 15 to 25 years. There are 21 patients whose age is in between 25 to 35 years. Okay, so according to data is given. So first question is given, find the mode. That is our first question. And the mean of the data given above. So same for the same data as mean we have to also find out. This is the second question. We have to compare the mode and mean value and interpret the two measures of the central tendency. So central tendency is this, the mode and mean is the central tendency. Its interpretation we have to write after finding out its value. Okay. So first question is we have to find out the mode. Right. So for the mode, as I told you, we have to use this formula in which we require first L value, and L is depend on the lower limit of the model class. So we have to first of all we have to define the model class. So model class how we can define. So from the given data, we can observe which frequency is highest, or you can say which frequency is maximum. So we can say this 23 is a maximum frequency, right? So here we have to mention here from the data, the maximum frequency is which one? 23. So its corresponding class. It is what? 35 to 45. It is our model class. So model class is equal to what? 35 to 45. After deciding the model class, we have to write the value of which we required in an equation, right? So first value we required is a L. So here we define, here L means what? As I mentioned in the equation, lower limit of the model class. So that is our model class. This is a lower limit, this is upper limit. So L value is represent the lower limit of the model class. So L is equal to 35. Next value which we require in the equation is F1. F1 is what? Frequency of the model class. So model class is 35 to 45. Observe here, 35 to 45. And its frequency which is a 23. So that value is our for F1. F1 value is a 23. Now F0 value, frequency of the class preceding frequency of the model class. So model class is 35 to 45 and its preceding class frequency which is a 21. So that is represented as a F0. So F0 is a 21, right? And F2 value which we required here. F2 value, frequency of the class of the succeeding frequency of the model class. This is a model class and its next class or succeeding class is a 45 to 55 and its frequency is what? 14. So that is our F2 value. This is F2 value is a 14. And which value we require? H value. H means a class size. So observe first of all the class. This is a continuous class, right? 25 to 25, 35 to 35. So it is a continuous class. In a continuous class, our class size we can define from the first class upper limit minus lower limit. So 15 minus first of all, which we have to put in a equation. Now we have to apply the formula for finding out the mode. Z is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. All this value we put here. L value is a 35 plus F1 value is a 23 minus F0 value is a 21 divided by 2 times F1 value is a 23 minus F0 value is a 21 minus F2 value is a 14 into H. H means 10. Right? Now we have to simplify it. So 35 plus 23 minus 21. So we get the 2 in numerator. 2 times 23. So we get the 46 minus. These two numbers are negative. Minus 21 minus 14. So we have to add them. Minus minus. We have to add number, right? So 4 plus 1 5 and 2 plus 1 is a 3 into 10. Okay. So now simplify it. 35 plus. This is the inner numerator 2 and here is a 46 minus 35. So we get the 11. Right? Into 10. So we get the 35 plus 2 into 10 is a 20 divided by 11. So we have to do the division. 20 which is divided by 11. So 11 ones are 11. 9 is there. 9 is not divisible by 11. So we have to put here 0 and we have to put a decimal point. Now 11 8s are 88. So 2 we get. 20 is there. 11 ones are 11. Right? Again we get 90. So that is one. It is a continuous. Right? So 35 plus 1.81. After decimal point 2 digit we write it. So its addition is what? 36.81. Right? So mode of the given observation is what? Mode of the given observation is what? 36.81. So that is we can say the age of the year, which is a patient's age. Most of the age is 36.81, which are admitted in a hospital during the year. Right? So first question we find which is a mode. Second question we have to find out the mean. So for the mean that we already discussed in exercise 14.1, we have to make a table. Here we use the step deviation method. So for that we have to make a table. Age in a year. Age in a years. Then after here we have to write the class. Right to 15, 15 to 25, 25 to 35, 35 to 45, 45 to 55, 55 to 65. Right? It's here we mention the xi value, means mean value of all class. Then it's fi value, frequency value, number of patient 6, 11, 21, 23, 14 and 5. Right? So here first of all we mention the xi value. In between 5 to 15, which value we get? We get the 10. Right? Otherwise, what you have to do for finding out the mean value of any class? Lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. So 5 plus 15 is a 20 divided by 2. We get as a 10. That class mean value is a 20. Here is a 30. Here is a 40. Here is a 50. And here is a 60. Right? Step deviation method. In the step deviation method, here I write this formula. So you can decide which value we have to find out into H. So first of all we have required a value. A value we decide from the xi column, which is a midmost. Right? So here is a 6 observation is given or 6 classes is given. So here we cannot say that 30 is midmost or 40 is midmost. So for that you can take any one as a assume of a. Suppose I take the 40 value which I assume as a. Right? So next column we require, which is a UI column, and UI column there is a xi minus a means 40 divided by h means 10. Right? Now in UI column whatever the for the class a value we assume its UI value is a 0. In upper classes we have to write the negative value minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. In lower classes of the 0 there is a positive value 1 and next we require the FI UI column. So for that equation summation of FI UI we required. So next we have to make a FI UI column. So Fi column is here and Ui column is here. One by one for each and every class is F and Ui value we have to multiply. 6 into minus 3 is a minus 18. 11 into minus 2 minus 22. 21 into minus 1 minus 21. 23 into 0 it is a 0. 14 into 1 is a 14. 5 is a 10. Right? So here we have to write the sigma Fi Ui value which we require in our formula numerator value. Right? So summation of all values we have to take. Positive number summation is what? 24. And here the negative number summation 8 plus 2 10 plus 1 11. 1 is carry. So 2 plus 2 4 plus 2 6. So minus 61. Right? So we have to add these two numbers. So if you add these two numbers, so here we have to do the 61 and 24 subtraction. So here is a 5 and 10. So 6 plus 1 7. Here is a 37. So but it is a bigger number is minus. So minus 37 we get. Right? Now which value we require in formula? Sigma Fi value we require. So summation of all frequency we have to do. Here summation of all frequency we have to do. Or here is not mentioned in the question how many patients are admitted. Otherwise you can directly mention. So for that sigma Fi you have to add all these numbers. So how we can take the unit place numbers? First of all we add 5 plus 4 9, 12, 13, 14 and 16. So 14 plus 6 20. So 2 is here. 2 plus 1 3 plus 2 5 plus 2 7 plus 1 8. So we get the 80. Sigma Fi value is a 80. And another value we require is a H. H we already defined here. For the same data, here we get the H is a 10. Okay. So here I write the value which we required in a equation. So here A value we get as a 40. Sigma Fi Ui value we get from the table as a minus 37. Sigma Fi value we get as a 80. And H value we can define upper limit minus lower limit. 15 minus 5 is a 10. We already defined in a mode. Right? Now we apply the step deviation method. So that method we represent using the step deviation method. Using the step deviation method. Apply the mean formula. Mean x bar is equal to mean A plus sigma Fi Ui upon sigma Fi into H. Right? So A value we get as a 14 plus sigma Fi Ui value is a minus 37 divided by sigma Fi value is a 18 into H value is a 10. Right? Now that 0 is cancelled out here. So here is a plus minus, there is a minus. So what we get? 14 minus 37 divided by 8. Okay. Now we have to do the division and 37 which we have to divide by the 8. So here 8 4s are 32. Right? So we get a subtraction as a 5. So 5 is not divisible by 8. So here we have to put the 0 and here we have to put the decimal point. Right? So now 8 6 are 48. So 2 is remainder 20. Then 8 2s are 16. Then 4 is remainder 40. 8 5s are 40. Then we get the 0 0. Right? So the division of 37 divided by 8 we get as a 40 minus 4.625. 4.625. So its subtraction we have to do here 40.000 and 4.625. That subtraction here I do. 0 subtract 5 is not possible. So here we have to cancel out. This is a 3, 9, 9 and 10. 10 minus 5 is a 5. 9 minus 2 is a 7. 9 minus 6 is a 3. 0.9 minus 4 is a 5. And this is a 3. Right? So we get the subtraction is what? 35.375. So that is our mean value. Mean x bar value is 35.375. Okay. Now, as per the question, we define mode, which is a 36.81, mean, which is a 35.375. So that two data we already defined, mean and mode and mean. Now they said compare and interpret the two measures of the central tendency. Now, what is the meaning of that mode and mean? So we have to define its comparison here. We have to define mode means that the maximum number of patients whose age is in between 36.81, they are admitted in a hospital, right? So we have to define here in a hospital the maximum number of patients are admitted whose age is which one? 36.81 year. 36.81 year. Right? And means comparison we have to define. Mean value is what? 35.375. So it means what? The maximum, we can say the average age of the patient which are admitted in a hospital is 35.375. Right? So we can say the average age, mean means what? Average, right? Average age is of the patients is 35.375 year. Okay, so that way we can define the comparison of the mean and mode. Hello students, exercise 14.2, question number 2. The following data gives the information on the observed lifetime in hours of the 225 electrical component. Here total electrical component is given at 225 and they take the data and they observe its lifetime in hours. Okay, so they give this data in which the lifetime is given in terms of the group data and its frequency is given 10, 35, 52 and 61, 38 and 29. So here what is the meaning of that? Here there are 10 electrical components whose lifetime is in between 0 to 20 hours, right? Same way, here is a 35 electrical component whose lifetime is between 20 to 40 hours. Okay, same way we can consider as another observations. Now they say determine the model lifetime of the component. Okay, so model means what? We have to find out the mode of the given observation, right? So for finding out the mode, here I write the equation. L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Right, this is our mode equation in which we require first of all L value. L value means what? Lower limit of the model class. So it means from the given observation, first of all we have to decide the model class. And model class, how we can define that thing we already discussed. What you have to observe in a given data, you have to observe the maximum frequency. Maximum frequency is what? Highest frequency is what? 61. So here we have to write here from the data the highest frequency is what? 61. And that highest frequency is corresponding class. It is called the model class. So model class is what? Model class is equal to 60 to 80. Okay. Now from the model class we have to write the all required value in which we require in the equation value. So we define L value first of all. L means what? The lower limit of the model class. This is our lower limit of the model class 60. Then we require F1 value. F1. In first question we already discussed. F1 value is what? Model class frequency value. Model class is 60 to 80. Its frequency is what? 61. So that is our F1 value. F1 value is 61. Then required F0 value. In question number 1 we already discussed. F0 is what? Model class preceding class frequency value. So our F0 value is what? 52. And F1, F0 we define. F2 value we require. F2 value is what? F2 value model class succeeding class frequency value. This is our F2 value. So F2 value is 38. And we require H value. H means what? Class size. Observe the class is continuous. So from the first class we can define class size. Upper limit minus lower limit. 20 minus 0. So we get the H value as a 20. Right? Now we have to put the all value from the in the equation. we have to find out the mod value. So mod equation we have to write L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. So L value is 60, we define here, plus F1 value is 61 minus F0 value is 52 divided by 2 F1, so 2 times 61 minus F0 value is at 52, F2 value is 38 into H value is 20. Right? Now simplify it, 60 plus 61 minus 52, so we get the 9 divided by 2 into 61, so 122 we get. These two numbers are negative, so negative numbers we have to do the addition, right? So we get the 90 into 20. Okay. Now we have to do the subtraction of this one. 122 minus 90. So we get the 32. Right? So simplification I mentioned here. 60 plus 9 by 32 into 20. Okay. Now here is a 10 twos and here is a 16 twos. So to cancel out. Otherwise you can do that 5 fours and 8 fours. 5 fours and 8 fours. Right, so 4 cancel out. 9 fives 45 divided by 8. So do the division of 45, which we have to divide by 8. So 8 fives are 14, 5 is there, 50 we have to put here. Here is a decimal point, right? 6 are 48. Here is a 20. 2s are 16. Here is a 40 and 5 are. So 5.625 we get is a division of 60 plus 5.625 we get is a division of 45 divided by 8. So in which we have to add is 60. So we get the 65.625. That much hours. It is a model lifetime of the given electrical component. So at last we have to write our answer in a statement form. Required model lifetime of electrical components is 65.625 hours. Okay, so that way we can find out the model lifetime of the electrical component. Now next, question number 3. The following data gives the distribution of the total monthly household expenditure of how many families? 200 families. Data is given. Okay, 200 families of a village. Find the model monthly expenditure of the families. Model monthly expenditure we have to find out, and also find out the mean monthly expenditure. Okay. See, in question number 1, we both things we define, mod and mean. That two things we find out. So in that question, here we right now find out the mod value. That mean value you have to solve in your homework. Okay, we already discussed in a question number 1. Mean value of this given observation you have to find out in your homework. And model expenditure, model monthly expenditure right now we are finding out. Okay. So as I told you, for mod we have to take this equation. In that equation we have required first of all L value. L value is depend on the model class. So model class how we can define? From the given frequency we have to observe which is the highest frequency. So highest frequency from the given frequency is 40, right? And its corresponding class is called the model class. So here we have to mention here from the data the maximum frequency is what? Maximum frequency is 40. So the model class is equal to its corresponding class is what? Highest frequency is maximum frequency is 1500 to 2000. Right? Now whatever value we require in equation, we find that this is our model class. Its lower limit is 1500. Okay. Next value we required F1. F1 value is the model class frequency. Model class frequency is what? This is a 40. Right? So F1 value is 40. F0 value we required. F0 value is what? Model plus preceding class frequency. So F0 value is 24 and F2 value we required. So F2 value is what? Model plus succeeding class frequency. So F2 value is 33 and our H value we require. H value given class is a continuous. So from the first class we can define the H value upper limit minus lower limit. 1500 minus 1000, so we get the 500. Right? Now we put the value in a mode equation. Mod Z is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. L value is what? 1500. Here I write plus F1 value is what? 40 minus F0 value is 24 divided by 2F1. 2 times 40 minus F0 is a 24 minus F2 value. F2 value is 33 into H value is a 500. Okay. Now give the simplification. So 1500 plus 40 minus 24. So we get the 60. Right? Here 2 40s are 80 minus the two numbers addition we have to do. So 57 into 500. Okay. So 1500 plus here 16 5s are 80 and 2 zeros are there, so we get the 8000. Okay. In denominator, here we get the 23. Right? Now do the division of 8000 divided by 23. 8000 divided by 23. So 23 2s are 46. 3s are 9 and 69. So 3s are 69. So we get the 11, right? And 1 0 is there. So 3s is there, 4s are 23, 5s are 5 1, 5 2s are 10, and 11 1 1 5. So it is greater. 23 4s are 4 2s are 8 plus 1 92. 92 we put here. So we get the 18 and another 0 180. So 23 9s are we have to check it out. 8s are 184. So it is 23 7s are. So 7 3s are 21. So 2 is carry. 7 2s are 14 plus 2. So 16. So we get the 161. So this is here 23 7s are 161. So we get the 19 is remainder, right? So here is a 190. So again we get here is a 5s, right? 23 5s are 115. So we here is a 190. So here for the 190, 23 8s is there, right? 184. So here we have to put the 184, and it is a continuous. Okay, but here we get the 347.8, right? 347.8 we have to add in this 1500. So we get the 1847.8. Okay. Now last, this is our mode value. Now last we have to write our answer in a statement form. They give the model monthly expenditure of the family. So required mode of the given observation. Mode of the given observation is how many rupees? 1847.8 rupees, which is a monthly expenditure of the given families.